Welcome to the 2020 Underclassmen Awards. I'm Mr. Lee, Dean of Studies and Instruction. This night is designed to recognize student achievement in a wide variety of curricular and co-curricular activities. I would like to thank the Underclass Awards Committee and other groups that make these awards possible and select the students that we recognize this evening. We will begin the Academic Achievement Awards with the Science Awards, as presented by Department Head Deb O'Connor.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Good evening, and it is with great pleasure that I present the following awards for outstanding achievement in science. Our first award is in memory of a chemist who was also the principal of Pinkerton Academy from 1876 to 1885. The Edmund Randall Angel Chemistry Award was established by his son Ralph for a junior who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in chemistry. This year's recipient of the Angel Chemistry Award has demonstrated excellence in honors chemistry, AP chemistry, and AP biology. The Angel Chemistry Award is awarded to Allison Turner. The Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute Award recognizes a junior student with superlative academic achievement in mathematics and science. The award winner may also be considered for a $60,000 scholarship to Rensselaer. This year's recipient of the Rensselaer Medal has demonstrated excellence in honors chemistry, AP chemistry, AP calculus, honors pre-calculus, honors geometry, and honors algebra 2. The Rensselaer Medal is awarded to Lauren Riviere. And lastly, the University of Rochester Bosch and Lomb Honorary Science Award is presented to a junior who has successfully completed 3 years of science and demonstrated academic excellence in that subject. The award winner may also be considered for a $30,000 scholarship to the University of Rochester. This year's recipient of the Bosch and Lomb Award has demonstrated excellence in honors chemistry, AP biology, AP chemistry, and currently in AP Physics 1 and AP Physics 2. The Bosch and Lomb Award is awarded to Campbell LaCroix. And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Jenny Walker, who is chair of the Math Department for the Math Department Awards.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Connor. Good evening. It is my honor to present the 2020 Math Team Awards. The Tri-State Math League competes against approximately 10 schools in New Hampshire and Massachusetts. These students are the top scoring freshman, sophomore, and junior team members from Pinkerton Academy. The top scoring freshman, Ilya Bakov. The top scoring sophomore, Jude Farley. And the top scoring junior, Jawaria Ali. I would like to now introduce the head of the Social Studies Department, Mr. Godrow.
Thank you, Ms. Walker. It's an honor to be able to present these awards tonight on behalf of the Social Studies Department. The first awards are the Thurgood Marshall Book Awards. These were established by the Social Studies Department to be awarded to 2 outstanding juniors in social studies who exhibit leadership and enthusiastically discuss topics related to social activism. This year's award winners are Alexandra Carney and Adam Kodowitz. The next award is the University of Rochester Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award. This goes to a junior who has distinguished himself on the basis of scholarship in the humanities or social sciences, leadership, and community service. This year's award winner is Kaylee Schroeder. Congratulations to our winners. Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Mark Phelps, Chair of the Foreign Language Department.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mark Phelps, and I'm delighted to start with our National German Exam Award winners. First winner is, with the National German Exam Level 2 Gold, Caden Beal. Another level 2 gold, Matthew Sharitz. With a level 3 gold, Jeremy Binda. With a level 3 bronze, Jacob Cooney. Another level 3 bronze, Kyle Santangelo. Another level 3 bronze, Richie Thatch. Moving into our National Latin Exam Awards, where Pinkerton was represented at the highest levels, with one of our students even taking, I believe, first in the nation. Our Latin 1 gold summa cum laude, Catherine Hanley. William Withrow. Our Latin 1 silver maxima cum laude, Olivia Curran. Another is Deborah Hernandez. Also, Sarah King. Carly LaCroix. Kaylee McMillan. Jack Poland. Our Latin 1 magna cum laude, Jonathan Elizio. Colin Sear. Ian Gronwall. Sophia Totoni. And Latin 1 cum laude, Chloe Marsters. Amy O'Neill. Julia Fillinger. Moving on to Latin 2, starting with our gold summa cum laude, Luke Brennan. Brittany Firmis. Jillian Robinson Warren. Abigail Rowe. Our Latin 2 silver maxima cum laude, Emma Cantalupo. Brinley Kimball. Catherine LaVenture. Diego Rubio. Alyssa Raza. Our Latin 2 magna cum laude, Victoria Just. Cassandra Palermo. Latin 2 cum laude, Isabel Capistran. Emma Nelson. Our Latin 3 gold summa cum laude, Nicholas Casey. Haley Kupel. Sophia Eckerson. Our Latin 3 silver maxima cum laude, Elijah Campbell. Nora Giles. And our Latin 3 magna cum laude, Jawaria Ali. Kylie Kupel. Connie Park. And our Latin 3 cum laude, Sophia Camilleri. Thank you to all of our Latin and German award winners. And it's my pleasure to present to you Mr. Mike Adams, the Fine Arts Department Head.
Thank you, Mr. Phelps. It's a pleasure to be here to represent the Fine Arts Department and our young musicians, visual artists, and actors for some awards tonight. In addition to recognizing the students, I also wanted to mention that we do actually host two of the festivals that we're going to be talking about tonight. The New Hampshire Scholastic Art Award Exhibition and the New Hampshire Jazz All-State Festival both happen in February in our beautiful Stockbridge Theater. So we're very lucky to have both the facilities and the talented students that we're going to recognize tonight. As part of the New Hampshire Scholastic Art Awards, students submit work and are evaluated by art teachers from around the state. And as a result of that, we have several students that we want to recognize tonight. The first of which is a Gold Key Award winner in ceramics and glass, and that is Hannah Martinelli. We have a Silver Key Award winner in film and animation, and that's Olivia Palermo. The Silver Key in photography is Kenza Elyamani. And this young man actually submitted several works and has 7 silver keys in photography, and that's Nathaniel Polyukovich. Also a silver key in photography, Mr. Nicholas Raposo. A honorable mention in digital art, Kylie Peabody. An honorable mention in drawing and illustration, Everett Miller. Another honorable mention in drawing and illustration, Catherine Porter. An honorable mention in photography, Hadea Badir. An honorable mention in photography, Kenza El-Yamani. And once again, 3 honorable mentions in photography, once again, Nathaniel Polyukovich. There are 3 actually all-state music festivals that we're recognizing students for this evening. The first is our Classical All-State Music Festival. Our first student recognized is on soprano voice for the All-State Music Festival is Vera Backman. Also on soprano voice in the All-State Music Festival, Bana Brahane. Soprano voice, All-State Music Festival, Ella Burrows. Also on soprano voice in the All-State Music Festival is Lori Stevens. And again, on soprano voice for the All-State Music Festival, Victoria Volokitkin. On alto voice, All-State Music Festival, Alexandra Hansen. Alto voice for the All-State Music Festival, Brenna Kimball. Also on alto voice, All-State Music Festival, Cecilia Lomano. On tenor voice for the All-State Music Festival, Jonah Eckerman. Now some instrumentalists on bassoon in the All-State Music Festival, Kendra Sear. On oboe in the All-State Music Festival, Ilya Bochkov. Also on oboe in the All-State Music Festival, Brady Santon. On trombone, All-State Music Festival, Ryan Sullivan. On trumpet in the All-State Music Festival, Xavier Cross. On violin, All-State Music Festival, Victoria Burgess. Based on all-state scores, some students are also selected to the Chamber Music Festival. Once again, on soprano voice for the Chamber Music Festival, we had Ella Burrows. Also on soprano voice, Chamber Music Festival, Victoria Volokitkin. On alto voice, Chamber Music Festival, Alexandria Hansen. On bassoon, Chamber Music is Kendra Sear. On drums in the Chamber Music Festival, Nicholas Barbudo. Oboe, Chamber Music Festival, Ilya Bochkov. On trombone in the Chamber Music Festival is Ryan Sullivan. On trumpet, Chamber Music Festival, Xavier Cross. And finally on violin in the Chamber Music Festival is Victoria Burgess. We have also a few students who made the New Hampshire Jazz All-State Festival on soprano voice. Once again, Ella Burrows. On soprano voice, New Hampshire Jazz All-State Festival, Julia Caselden. On alto saxophone, the Jazz All-State Festival, Alexandra Zabelsky. On drums, on Jazz All-State Festival, Nicholas Barbudo. And finally, on the trombone in the Jazz All-State Festival, Jacob Labroda. And we do have a couple of theater awards to give out tonight. Last year, the Pinkerton Players established the Anne Garland West Theater Award in honor of Pinkerton's longest tenured faculty member, Ann West, who spent 57 years advocating for theater on campus and who was instrumental in the construction of our theater facility. The theater program is one of the fastest growing programs on campus, which is truly the legacy of Mrs. West, but a great deal of the success of the program can be attributed to the infectious passion and enthusiasm of students like the 2 young women we are honoring tonight. And the first recipient of the Ann G. West Theater Award is Samantha Brackasey. And the second recipient of the Angie West Theater Award is Brenna Kimball. So congratulations to all of our fine arts students. And I would like to now introduce the department head of the physical education department, Mrs. Lindsay Moran.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. On behalf of the Physical Education Department, I'd like to recognize students that demonstrate excellence in the following areas. They demonstrate responsible, personal, and social behavior, sportsmanship, and citizenship, the desire to learn, improve, and live a physically active lifestyle, and they demonstrate leadership and have a positive influence on their peers. Congratulations to Alex Crithansis, Samuel DePelto, Jacqueline Dupre, Anna Dutton, Lily Mason, Juliana Megan, Evelyn Morin, Michaela Morse, Gavin O'Brien, Laurel Overkirk, Ryan O'Very, Claudia Perkins, and Julia Roy. I'd now like to introduce the English Department Chair, Mrs. Jody Damian.
Thank you, Mrs. Moran. Good evening. On behalf of the English Department, it is my pleasure to announce this year's recipient of the Robert Frost English Award. The Robert Frost English Award is presented to a junior honors or AP English student who ranks in the top 10% of the class and who has demonstrated excellence in appreciation for the study of language and literature. Preference is given to a student with demonstrated creative and/or literacy skills. This year's recipient of the Robert Frost English Award is Allison Turner. And now I present Mr. Peter Gaucher, Chair of the Underclass Awards Committee.
Thank you, Ms. Damian. Each year, Pinkerton Academy and countless schools around the nation are privileged to recognize outstanding members of their junior class with a series of college book awards sponsored by local alumni and alumni organizations of the respective institutions. To the sponsors of these awards, the Academy offers its appreciation. First, the Assumption College Book Award to a junior in the top 20% of the class who is a member of the National Honor Society, has an unweighted GPA of at least 3.3, and is actively involved in the school and community. This year's recipient is Isabel Boyd. Next, the Bay Path University Award to a female junior in the top 20% of the class who demonstrates a commitment to academics and has an interest in community service. This year's recipient is Samantha Franks. The Brandeis Book Award to a junior in the top 15% of the class with a demonstrated commitment to civic engagement, community service, political activism, social justice, or volunteer work. This year's recipient is Alden Hirsch. The Bryant University Book Award to a junior in the top 10% of the class who is enrolled in a college preparatory program, demonstrates leadership qualities, a strong commitment to extracurricular and community services, and is respected by both faculty and peers. This year's recipient is Haley Davis. The Clarkson University Leadership Award to a junior in the top 15% of the class who is enrolled in a college preparatory program, demonstrates outstanding leadership qualities, and makes positive contributions in the school and community. This year, the award goes to Annabelle Veal. The Clarkson University Achievement Award is also given to a junior in the top 15% of the class who is enrolled in a college preparatory program, demonstrates outstanding leadership qualities, and makes positive contributions in the school and community. This year, we are honoring Isabel Limperis. The Dartmouth Book Award, to a junior in the top 10% of the class who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a positive contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year's recipient is Andre Como. The Harvard Prize Book Award, to a junior who has distinguished himself or herself in the areas of scholarship, leadership, and service. This year's recipient is Shaylee Nolan. The Mount Holyoke Book Award, to a junior who has distinguished herself in the areas of scholarship, leadership, and service in the school community. This year, the award goes to Sophia Camilleri. The Randolph College Book Award, to a junior who is academically strong and possesses leadership potential. This year, the award goes to Eamon Morrow. The Smith's College Book Award, to an outstanding junior who exemplifies the academic achievement, leadership qualities, and concern for others that characterize the thousands of women who have graduated from Smith College. This year's recipient is Vera Bachman. The Springfield College Book Award, to a student who demonstrates an exemplary record of service to school and community and whose personal values and aspirations most closely align with the mission of Springfield College, to educate students in spirit, mind, and body for leadership in service to community. This year's recipient is Emma Johnston. The St. Anselm College Book Award, to an outstanding junior who has demonstrated academic success and exceptional leadership qualities in the area of civic engagement. This year's recipient is Nicholas Burke. The St. Michael's College Book Award, to two juniors who are members of the NHS or equivalent honor society with sincere commitment to community service activities, preferences given to students with leadership roles. The first recipient is Madeline Downer, and the next recipient is Daniel Humphrey. The Stonehill College Book Award, to an outstanding junior who has not only excelled in the classroom, but who has also made positive contributions to the school and community. This year's recipient is Macy Graves. The University of Michigan Book Award, to a student who demonstrates good character, excellent scholarship, and positive leadership. This year's recipient is Mahima Bhattacharjee. The University of Rochester George Eastman Young Leaders Award, to a sophomore or junior who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in leadership and academics and participates in a variety of extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Abigail Jowett. The University of Rochester Xerox Award for Innovation and Information Technology, to a junior who has demonstrated leadership qualities, a high level of achievement in this field, pursues serious work opportunities in local industry, and is innovative in community service, after-school activities, and the use of communication tools. This year's recipient is Nathan Grabowski. The Williams College Book Award, to a student who has demonstrated intellectual leadership and has made a significant contribution to the extracurricular life of the school. This year's recipient is Shaylee Nolan. The WPI STEM Leadership Book Award, to a female junior in recognition of her exceptional academic achievement in a rigorous college prep program that focuses on science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, her commitment to leadership, her role as an engaged member of the school community, her strong ability to collaborate, innovate, and problem solve, and her preference for hands-on project-based learning in collaborative environment. This year's recipient is Lauren Riviere. The NHS Book Award for Character, to a junior who embodies the 6 pillars of character: trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, fairness, caring, and citizenship. This year's recipient is Christopher Perfetto. The NHS Book Award for Leadership, to a junior who exercises a positive influence on peers in upholding school ideals and spirit, exemplifies positive attitudes and inspires positive behavior, and who demonstrates leadership in the classroom, at work, or in school and community activities. This year's recipient is Jeremy Binda. And the NHS Book Award for Service, to a junior who volunteers and provides dependable assistance, works well with others, and enthusiastically renders service to the school or community. This year's recipient is Arika Hassler. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Derek Lee, our Dean of Studies and Instruction, who will announce our Leadership Awards for 2020.
Under the premise, the most important thing in education is to teach young people to think for themselves, Hobie's mission revolves around leadership, service, and innovation. Hobie programs provide students selected by their schools opportunities to participate in unique leadership training, service learning, and motivation building experiences. Our Hobie Award winner is Elizabeth Crump. Our Hobie alternate ambassador is Kristen Gulbranson. First, I would like to say congratulations to the award recipients. Secondly, students, be sure that you say thank you to those people in your lives who helped guide you to this point. It takes a high level of commitment from our students, families, faculty, and staff, along with the wide variety of opportunities that Pinkerton offers in order to demonstrate such achievement. Congratulations, thank you, and good night.